Joey Reese and Pickle Boot Shop. Get yourself a pickle. Get yourself a boot. Joey Reese and Pickle Boot Shop. Pickle time is happening.
I think my phone hit the mute button on the old Yeti microphone. Hello.
Should we pretend to start again or what?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey.
Okay.
Who want one?
Hold on. Jazz
two.
hands. Jazz hands. Here, are you ready?
Yeah.
Jazz hands. Jazz hands. Okay. All right.
One.
Two.
One.
Huh?
Two.
Four.
Are we going on three or three then go?
Three, then go two more. Then we're going to start.
Okay.
Okay, ready?
1, 2, 3. Hello, everybody. This is the Pickle and Boot Shop 28th free episode.
Hey, everybody. I'm your co-host, Reese Roper. Thank you.
And I am Joseph Yerke. Yerke. That's one R, 2 E's.
Oh, that's smart. I don't
Yeah.
tell people that about Reese. Reese with an S. I need to tell people that because they always want to put that C in there.
You know what? I find the opposite.
Huh.
I find it's all S's.
Nah. They want it.
You know?
They want it in there bad. They're like, you're going to
So-
spell with a C.
So guess what I got today?
Hemorrhoid.
Close.
Was I really supposed to guess? When people
Very
say that,
close.
do they want you to just say what? Or
No,
try
you're
something?
You're very close. I got
was-
the Squad 5-0 Blu-ray.
Very close.
Yeah.
Yet, have you watched it yet?
I have not. I have not had the time. I don't have a Blu-ray. My Blu-ray player is out in the it's out in the camp. Oh, no. My Xbox is a Blu-ray player.
Xbox. My Xbox is a Series S, and it can't. It's basically like it doesn't want to do it. You can't put it in there. You can't cook a grilled cheese sandwich in it like the old Xboxes.
Yeah.
Nope. You gotta.
Yeah. I got that. I got whatever Xbox the tower is.
Is it black?
Yeah.
Series X.
That's
And
what
that
I got.
plays Blu-rays.
That plays Blu-ray. So I can watch it, but that's up here behind this curtain in my girl's room.
Yeah.
So this is where I would have to watch that. But I was thinking I would take it glamping the next time we go because I have a Blu-ray player in the camper. Yeah.
I have a
And
Blu-ray
speaking of-
player I got out here, and it's you know what it does is it plays. I've got Antoine Fisher in it, queued up and ready for me to watch
Nice.
at any
Did-
time.
Did I ever tell you about my roofing place in Detroit? And the TV movie situation down there?
No.
So when I worked in Detroit, this is a funny little story. So when I worked down there, they had a TV VCR combo up in the break room. And the break room was about the size of an elementary school gymnasium. It was mammoth.
Wow.
Yeah, it was too big for a break room.
What was it originally? A gymnasium?
It probably was.
And
It probably was.
too many people are breaking the backboard, doing dunks.
Yeah. And they closed down, like some Detroit elementary school closed down, and then like a roofing agency like took over the building.
That also
But-
makes sense.
But so the break room is in this giant room, and in the corner is this TV VCR combo. That's right, I said TV VCR,
Yeah.
video cassette recorder.
There's a lot of
And-
hipsters that listen to this and they know exactly what you're talking about because they're
Yeah.
like, I plan on watching Leprechaun 2, Leprechaun 3, Leprechauns in the Hood on VCR.
That I picked up at Flying J for
Picked it up.
$5.
Yep, they're going to do it.
But anyway,
Kara,
so to
I
make
love
this,
you.
oh geez, just the dude just doesn't listen to me.
I'm totally listening Listen,
I feel like
want-
you don't listen to me.
Joe, I need you to know that I love Kara. That's all.
Okay. So listen. So
Okay.
that now this story is not going to be funny.
Yeah, it's
and
hilarious.
It was just going to be a quick story, and now it's turned into this long. But anyway, there was a TV VCR combo.
TV
in this room,
VCR combo.
and people no longer had VCRs, so they just brought all their tapes up. But instead of putting them on a shelf, they just threw them in a big pile in the corner. So in the corner of the room was a pile about 2 feet tall and about 6 feet in diameter of just videotapes.
No. No
And here's
way,
the other
dude.
thing. None of the videotapes had the boxes. So they were just all these loose tapes, and you had to pick them up and look at them to see like what it was. But here's the kicker.
Nobody thought to like go to IKEA and get like one of the cube
No.
storage things
No,
or anything.
not at
Like,
all.
let's
Not at
organize
all.
these fellows.
No, not at all. But here's the other thing. Even if you found a movie that you wanted to watch, you couldn't watch it because stuck in the VCR playing on repeat was Steven Seagal Marked for Death. It's so all it did, if the TV was on, it would just play. And so you couldn't, as soon as you changed the channel or the input, it would automatically turn it back because the tape was stuck in there. And I guess it defaulted to like if there was a VCR tape.
Somebody's
So-
like, let's watch the Tigers game.
Yeah.
Oh my God, this again.
It was non-stop.
Oh.
So if you were in the break room and you didn't want to sit there in silence, you would just turn on the TV, and wherever the movie was, it would just play.
It would
And
just
then
start
it would
back
hit
up.
the end. Yep. And it would rewind and it would just start again. So it's like on like Christmas when A Christmas Story plays on TNT and you just kind of pick up bits and pieces of it throughout the day. That's how Marked for Death was at the roofing department in Detroit.
It's like reading your Bible. You can be like, yeah, I've read the Bible. Not completely all the way through.
Right.
But it's
Right.
like when I've watched Marked for Death. I've seen it
Yeah.
about 800 times.
Yeah. Like just pieced together like a jigsaw.
Like,
Yeah.
yeah, I've read Habakkuk.
So I wanted to bring something up, and this is not a joke because of our conversation last week with the telepathy tapes.
And we don't joke on this
No,
podcast
we
either.
don't
Guys,
joke
if
at
you
all.
came here for jokes, unless
We
you're
don't
from
joke at all.
Finland.
Or the
Finland,
Supertones.
no. Finland is not a joke these days. So just throwing that out there.
Yeah, Finland is pretty serious.
They're I think Russia is now like amassing troops on the border because they want to get it back.
Of Finland?
Yeah, they lost it after World War II. I think Finland threw off the Nazis and then they declared independence. I could be lying to you.
Yeah, I think you're lying because after your little history lesson last week,
Which
someone
was
fact
perfect.
checking, you were
They're
way
wrong.
off.
Nope, straight up. I'm always correct.
Straight up, now tell me, do you really want
To
to
be
tell me about Constantine? Oh.
this, as I was saying it, I was like, I think it's this. So the guy's what he said. I was wrong about the date that it became the official religion. Christianity became the official
Yeah, I
religion
think
of
he said it was like 2 rulers after Constantine.
Well, the point was, it wasn't that it became like that. People accepted it
facts don't
because of
matter.
that.
it's not the facts that matter.
Well,
It's the idea, right?
Yeah, well, and that's the idea is that like Christians were the ones that would go into the people with Ebola and nobody else
That
was. They
that
were like,
was confirmed. That
Thanks.
was confirmed. I just think you were off on your timeline.
listen,
And John
Listen, guys.
Constantine had nothing to do. I went back and looked at it.
I
John
watched the movie.
Constantine had nothing to do with it.
He did not. I saw the movie and he was like, we got to put some salt around this thing. Then he did. That's a wow. Okay, then I forgot what we were talking about, Joe. Did you remember?
Yeah, I was gonna say, so after last week's thing, what got me interested when you said, hey, you need to listen to the telepathy tapes was, I believe, me and you queued up a little telepathy because I had been thinking about it when you told me to listen to it. And here's the reason why. People aren't going to believe me, but just hear me out. Heidi and I, we have some weirdo telepathy that happens about I want to say once a week. If not, I would definitely say once every 2 weeks. And here's the crazy thing. We're driving home from camping. This was the latest one. I'm going to start writing these down.
Okay.
This was the latest one. We were driving home from camping and we were talking about music.
Uh-huh.
We're talking about music and who, the song that we were listening to and stuff like that. And then we both went quiet for about 2 minutes. And the thought popped in my head, we need to, what's going on?
Whose key is this?
It's the key to Andrew's house.
Oh, okay.
It's the key to your
Thanks.
butt.
Thanks for putting it on my head. Just put the key to Aunt Shay's house on my head. Everybody
Perfect.
who's not watching this, it's riveting. Okay, so then you're
So we're talking about music. And then it goes quiet in the truck for like 2 minutes, maybe less than. And the thought pops in my head, like, when we get home, we should probably, or at some point this summer, we should probably check the bearings of the camper, like with grease. Make sure that they're packed with grease. Just because we stay up on like the maintenance. So
nice.
I think about it.
Smart.
And I go, Heidi, and she's like, what? I go, at what point do we need to check our bearings for grease? And she flipped out because we've been noticing over the past month or two that me and her will be thinking the same thing out of nowhere. Not like we were talking about car maintenance, not like we were talking about maintenance on the camper and then something comes up. These are completely out of the blue things, or we say the exact same thing at the same time. Somebody says something and me and her come back. And so in the telepathy tapes, it says that even nonverbal people can have it, just way not to the degree. But here's the kicker. This is what I believe, and I'm hoping with all my heart, is they say that even verbal people can have it, but the connection is greater when the love between those two people is strong.
That's really cool, dude.
And so I thought it was amazing. So like me and her, again, since I've listened to these tapes, it's happened like 2 or 3 times. And then driving home yesterday, boom, out of nowhere, we were talking about a band a song that this band Lone Star sings. And like, I'd never heard of it. She was like, oh, this is Lone Star. I think Aerosmith covered this. And I was like, I don't think so. And then we figured out what Aerosmith song she was talking about. And then it went quiet. And then all of a sudden I just said, I think we need to grease the bearings, pack the bearings with grease on the camper. And she flipped out. She was like, are you kidding me? She goes, I was literally just thinking that.
That's so crazy.
I'm going to start writing these down, and then we can give it to the people and just say, hey, these are the things that have popped up. And like, again, I'm not going to be like, I'm not stupid. I don't think I'm smart, but I'm not stupid.
Yeah.
Like I said, it's not like we were talking about something that like, oh yeah, that reminds me it's definitely these things that are out of left field that me and her are thinking at the exact same time. So I don't know if her thoughts are popping in my head or my thoughts are popping in her head. All I know is we're like twins where we say these words at the same time or we're thinking something at the same time. So
Or there's a nonverbal autistic person
connecting us.
that is like, they can see the future and they're like, I got to make sure these guys pack their bearings, and they put it.
That's
they're just
another
talking
thing.
to you.
That's another thing. So that I thought that was something, but yeah, that was it. We went camping this weekend. Not a whole lot happened. Went camping and
Where'd you go?
yeah. So Heidi's family has like 20 acres up in what's that?
Up in there.
So
Right there.
if here's Michigan, like right here, like an hour south of Traverse City is a little city called Baldwin. And so her parents own a bunch of property up there, and one of the properties I believe they own 2 10-acre parcels. And one of the parcels is like a field surrounded by woods. And so everybody pulls their campers up there, and they have like a dirt bike track.
Do they have power? Can you hook up into power?
No, everybody
Gotta
has
run generators?
generators.
Okay.
Yeah. And so, but let's see, there was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think there were 8 campers.
Wow.
8 campers
That's
set up.
crazy.
And then like everybody brings, do you know what side-by-sides are? We call them side-by-sides.
I don't know what you're talking about.
They look like dune buggies. They're like kind of small dune buggies.
They're
it's
like
like
those gators.
Yeah.
It's like an off-road golf cart for 4 people. Okay.
Yeah, I guess you could call it that.
Called
yeah.
side-by-sides.
Yeah, they call them side-by-sides up here. And I mean, they cost as much as a car. And up north in Michigan, all the trails, so in the winter, all the trails are for snowmobiling. And there's a large snowmobile tourism here in Michigan. And then in the summer, all those trails, people take these side-by-sides on.
That's rad.
And just go whipping around. So everybody that goes camping, like half the group owns these side-by-sides. Like I think there's 6. I think in total there's 6 side-by-sides. And then people have dirt bikes and everything, and then they just go ripping through the trails. I don't do it. I have a healthy, I don't want to say fear, because I'm not scared of it. I just don't want to
Do those things have
motorcycles.
seatbelts?
Oh, they do have seatbelts.
Oh,
They do
yeah.
have
Motorcycles, for sure. You know
Yeah,
what, though, like,
motorcycles I won't do.
motorcycles, I would say the far and above the biggest danger is cars. So like if you're riding like dirt bikes and stuff, as long as you're not doing dumb stuff, it's fun and it's relatively safe. I don't want to say it's safe because it's still crazy. But
Yeah.
like
I'm at the point I've seen enough motorcycle accidents that I just, at 48 years old, I can count in my 48 years on this planet, I can count on one hand how many times I had the opportunity to ride a motorcycle. And I think I would even have fingers that I didn't put up. And so I just really, like, growing up, we didn't have that money. We didn't have that expendable cash to have dirt bikes or things like that. So I never rode them until I was an adult. And I think by the time I was an adult, to have the opportunity, I'd already probably scraped up chunks of probably, maybe four or 5 different riders. And so I just,
like this is not good.
yeah, like I don't look at, like, I'm not afraid. It's just, I'm like, I don't need to do it.
Yeah.
And so it's that type of thing. And now the side-by-sides, like the Generals and the, Kubota things, those are just super uncomfortable for a big guy like me.
Okay.
And so I'll go in one every now and then, but my knees bang, like the seat doesn't go far enough back, so my knees bang against the dashboard, and they're just very uncomfortable for me. So
yeah, that sounds awful.
yeah, but it's
I-
cool. Like we go up there, I do like a bunch of the cooking for the weekend, and you sit around, you have some drinks. Now, mind you, Heidi and I don't really drink like we used to, um, you know, but maybe one night I'll have like a little bit more than I normally would. But yeah, it's fun. You just hang out, bonfires, cooking, just having a good time.
That sounds fun.
Yeah,
That's cool.
yeah.
We didn't do anything fun. I'm still working on this damn pantry. That's what I did. Still painting. I got paint all over me. Wearing my paint shirt. This Bowling Green State University Fighting Falcons.
Oh,
I was painting earlier. Then Karen and I booked our tickets to go to this concert that I'm going to in July
in Michigan.
in London.
Oh,
I told you about this.
yes, you did.
So my sister is coming.
ELO.
Yeah. So we're going like 2 days to Reykjavik because it was like cheaper.
In Iceland.
Yeah. So we're getting 2 days in Reykjavik and then London. And then we haven't figured out what we're going to do after the show, but we got like 3 more days.
And then Toledo.
To dip around. And then Toledo, like just for the crowning jewel of that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that sounds like fun.
I'm going to go to Toledo. I'm going to get some of a can of Alpo. I'm going to put it all over my body and then go walk around by the river and see what takes me. Is it going to be a crackhead? Is it going to be a wild dog? Pack of wild dogs? A bear? Are there bears loose in downtown
nobody
Toledo?
there. There's nobody. You can walk around covered in dog food and nobody will
You
do
don't think the
anything.
wildlife is reclaiming it yet?
Not yet. I don't think it's that far along.
Dang it. I wanted it to be like 12 monkeys.
Yeah, no.
Come on, Toledo.
It's not.
Try harder.
Speaking of your Falcons shirt, kind of reminded me. Somebody posted, so I don't know if on Facebook, are you a part of like a group that kind of deals with your neighborhood?
Yeah. Not
Okay.
on Facebook. It's something called Next Door. And I had to like turn off all the alerts because it was like,
yeah, I know what you mean.
I was like, I wonder how racist these people are. And then I needed to turn it off because they just be like, there's some black people walking around the neighborhood. Like, yeah, they own the house next to yours. That's what it would be like. That's that conversation.
Well, so here I'm somehow I think Heidi invited me, so I'm part of this neighborhood group Facebook thing. Somebody posted a picture of a little lovebird, like a little bird that you would have for a pet, and it said, "My bird got loose, and if anybody sees it, can you get it back?" And I mean, again, here, people, if you could see my face,
It's gone. Hey,
it's a bird.
hey, man, it's gone.
First off, trying to find a little lovebird in a city that is 95% wooded is beyond me. I'm glad you're laughing because I was thinking I was going crazy because everybody commented on this. Like nobody got snarky. And apparently, I guess, no, I mean,
That's
and I
real
guess,
good.
and I guess you're not supposed to on those things.
Okay, that's very nice.
You're not supposed to like kick bees nests or anything, but, and I always type these amazing messages and then delete them.
Oh.
I just know it's going to get me in trouble. But I'm thinking like, okay, let's say I do see your lovebird. Let's say the 1 in a million chance I see the lovebird.
You're like, I know that is not a native bird, and it looks like the picture. What do you do? How do you
Exactly. Like if you said,
here, boy, here.
get that sparrow. if you said get that sparrow, what? How?
Well,
Like
Hey,
how?
come over here to my loving breast.
Just hold out your finger. Exactly.
Oh,
Exactly. Like I was absolutely like flabbergasted. Like, how in the world do you catch like a bird?
yeah. So they do have that Facebook picture or Facebook posting page for where I live for Stanton. And they are not following the same rules your people are. Because everything will be like, has anyone seen this tower going up? What is it? And then undoubtedly the first 3 posts are like, your mom. And half the posts are talking about how we need more Cracker Barrels.
Oh my
Like,
goodness.
and it'll be like, why do we get all these ethnic food places when we need another Cracker Barrel? Where's the Olive Garden? That's another huge topic. Why can't we have an Olive Garden? and then everybody's like, your mom. So snarky.
I'm trying to find the bird post, but apparently people post in this thing 20 things a day. I've been
It's so far
scrolling and
down.
scrolling
You're
and scrolling. And I'm 4 days ago.
Dude, this is
And it was probably a
1998. You're
week.
2000 and late.
No joke. Like,
Is that
where
what
is
kids
this?
say these days?
100%.
Yeah.
All this is people like, do you need eggs? We have everybody in our neighbor, because again, we're out in the woods. Everybody has a
Sounds
chicken
like
coop.
where I live.
Everybody
Okay.
has a chicken coop.
Do you need eggs?
Yeah.
Jeepers. This is riveting podcasting, Joe.
I know.
Good at
I'm
this.
sorry. I just thought it would be funny.
Well,
I thought
wanna
maybe
know.
I could find it, like do a quick scroll, and I can't. I've been scrolling and scrolling and scrolling, and I'm only back to May 19th.
Yeah.
And it was at least 2 weeks ago. But yeah, so I'm not losing my mind. Like this,
It's real.
you would think that would be an impossible task as well.
To find the bird or to find the post of the bird.
If somebody said, "Hey, my bird got out in the basement. Can you come over and help me get it?"
It still would seem unsurmountable.
You know what? But I'd be up for it.
Yeah,
I'd be up for
we
it.
can throw a towel on it or something. I can.
Yeah.
I can tell you, I'll know where it is because it'll
I'd
be
go over with a tennis racket.
peeping. Hey, hear that peepee? Peep peep peep.
Yeah.
That's her bird. Found
Yeah.
it,
But
but you can't.
But
No.
how in a world in a city that is all woods,
It's not.
how in
No.
God's name are you going to find a little tiny lovebird it's like a yellow and green little sparrow sized
Yeah,
bird?
and that bird is probably not like. Gosh, I miss that small 2 foot square little cage I'm trapped
Yeah.
in.
Yeah,
That
thing's been wonderful.
That jail I've been in my entire life. I'm out here and it's I don't know what to do with all this freedom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, guys, we are at the 30-minute mark. We have to get going because we are about to interview one of our year-long supporters, Todd the Ass Man Grassman.
Yeah.
Socrates on a bike. So we're gonna get out of here. We're gonna real quick read off all of you who support us, and then we are going to meet up with Todd here.
Amelia Thompson.
Yeah.
I'm ready.
We've lost one more. We're down to 96.
Thank you, guys.
All right, you guys start canceling. 'cause
Amy
we wanna stop this.
Putermobile Landers. Andy Byers. Anita B.J. Now. Anita B.J. Now. Benjamin Lewis.
Nice.
Bill Shannon, Brian Fisher, Brian the Goat, Bryce Turner, Bryson's D Shampoo. Bryson's D Shampoo. What am I missing?
Bryson DeChambeau is a golfer.
Okay. It could be the theme. Golfers. I'm going to get lost.
But that's Daniel Rock.
Oh, geez. He doesn't want us to talk about him. Buddy Van Steen. Can you hear the bells are ringing far, far away? Can you hear the voices singing far, far away? I know that one day soon, a song W. Carly Jane Sisko. Chad Hogg. Chris Prose. Dan Stipple. Daryl Lewin. David Love. David Vossel. Derek Bond. Derek Sigmund. Don Key Dick. Doug Forsett. She just said, hey-o. That's her. Eli Salazar. Emery LaFleur. Emily Thomas. Eric Shun. Heather Ford. Hold me now because I'm 6 feet from the edge and I'm thinking maybe 6 feet ain't so far down. This is my favorite one so far. I have a small penis. I see a little silhouette of a man Scaramouche. I will do anything for love, but I won't do that. I'd rather not say. It's the final countdown. Jack Mehoff. Jared Cramblett. Jenny Blake. Jeremy Thomas. Joe Curtis. Joe Yerke Fan Club charity donation made possible by Sonny Johnston Fan Club. Johnny Moe. Jordan Heilman. Josh Fennell. Josie's on a vacation far away.
Josie's on a vacation far away.
R.I.P. to that dude. I'm so sad that guy passed. Just a small town girl living in a lonely world.
Oh, another great song.
Katie Bott Nicholtron, Ken Kazapla, Kevin Ness, and Kevin Porter. It's your turn, homie.
I know. Kristen Diesel. Kyle. Lie in my bed. I hear the clock tick and think of you. Mark, the sideways stall survivor, Dyke. Martin Anus. Matt Douglas. Matt Engelhoff. Mike Rochburns. Mike Rochburns. Milo Hanging Dong. Milo Hanging Dong. Milo Hanging Dong. Moesha. Mortimer Ichabod Pickle. Mr. Jason. According to Pete, he's a legend Davis. Nate Phillips. Never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down. Nick Butterfield. Nick Frazier. Nick Reyes. Nicole Bauer. Patrick Johns. Paul Peterson. Peter Eaton. Petey. Petey, hey, thanks for having me on the pod, Hutchie. Phil.
Thank you, Pete.
Philistine. Reed Young. Rob Phelps. Robert ran out of funny ideas 3 names ago. Snyder. Shauna Melton Walker. Silent, but definitely not Deadly Steve. Sonny. The frigging just worst. Oh, he's
Despicable.
the worst.
He is
Just
deplorable.
Just crotch crickets, that guy. Sonny Johnston Fan Club. Steven Seaberg. Stephen Morrow. Super Dave. That's the impression that I get. Fantastic song. The Morels of Reese leave mushroom for questions.
It's a good one.
Tim Payne. Tim Premu. Todd. The Grassman Assman. Twanto. Tyler McDonald. Tyson Stegall. We must go. We must go on. Wilma Fingerdude. Wilma Fingerdew. Zachary Vergloth and Band Spotlight. Clyde and the Mill Tailors. Clyde and the Mill Tailors. All right,
Good one.
ladies and gents, we out. Thanks so much.
Piece of pizza.